All right, we're here with part 2 of this lab that we wanted to do with you today. This is going to be an exothermic reaction. Exo meaning heat out. Heat's going to be coming out after the reaction takes place, specifically on the product side of the reaction. So over here we have a little setup that I want to introduce to you. With the reactants on the left side of the experiment here, we have ourselves some hydrochloric acid in these test tubes. So that will be the first reactant we have in this particular phase here. And we're going to add something to that acid, and that's going to be magnesium ribbon. You should remember magnesium ribbon from earlier here in this chapter. So we're going to pull that Mg out there, and so far now we have our reactants. Once we put that magnesium ribbon into the acid, chemical reaction will take place, heat will be produced. The arrow signifies that the chemical reaction is going to take place. Okay? Reactants are going to create products. After the reaction takes place, we're going to make hydrogen gas, H2. This stuff is burnable. It's very clean burning, can be used as a fuel. Okay? We're going to demonstrate that that H2 is present in the reaction. You'll get to see that. There's our H2, and then we're going to have another product here after the reaction, which is going to be MgCl2. This will be what's left over after the hydrogen separates. And one more thing, in an exothermic reaction, energy is always written or listed on the product side of the reaction. So we're going to put that over here. So if we take a look at this reaction, acid plus the magnesium in the test tube will react, creating burnable H2, and then your MgCl2, and then that heat will be to feel it inside, through that test tube when it happens. So getting right to the reaction, I'm going to take some of this acid, and here is our magnesium. Let's get a splint ready. The idea is we're going to dump that magnesium right in the acid, and it's going to react, much like it did in the one lab we did. So you can see the bubbles being produced, and I can actually feel the hydrogen gas. And this is the cool part, don't miss it. We're going to explode the hydrogen gas. And that little pop was the hydrogen gas exploding. The reaction's still going on. We can continue to do it. Here we go again. That explosion can be used to do work. It can be used to make electricity. It could be used in internal combustion engines. And it's a very, very clean fuel. Okay? So, the heat that was produced was on the product side. We proved that hydrogen gas was present by lighting off and getting that little small explosion.